My goodness, it started. My goodness, it took a long time for me to say something. Wow. Black, black, black is nice. I like eating this dumpling from, I forgot where. I'm eating dumpling from Barbon Street. Today, I might drop a video called "How to Slay Like Me," period, because I'm amazing. So I know you want to know my lipstick and my brows, because the same product I use for my brows, I use it for my lips. The thing I like is shaping my lips like that. There's no stick, period. I want to get press on nails, but it's so much money. So much money. But I want it so bad. And I'm like, if I get it, will I be able to do my will I be able to do my job? Like, because I have another job that I'm doing. That you know. There was 9 people in here. The 9 people left. The 9 people left. Hey, how are you? Okay, now there's 2 likes. See? That makes me happy. Hey, how are you doing? So y'all, yeah guys, I'm going to probably do a video. I drop a lot of videos so fast. I think that's my calling. That's my profession. To drop videos after videos. Because this girl has all the freedom in the world. And ain't no limits when you have freedom in the world. Remember that. That's my quote. There ain't no limits when you have all the freedom in the world. That's my quote. It means that you can be whatever you want. You can go for your dreams. And if you're a single girl, if you're a single lady, shout out to Beyonce. You're a single lady girl, this is a time for you to go sky high for your dreams, your career, or get your hair done, your nails done, do whatever that you gotta do to level up. And level up can be like you have a spa day, you have a day for yourself. Because one thing that makes a girl look pretty is when her mind is pretty. Is when she's not like upset. It's okay to be upset, but like your mentality can bring you places. You know, the way you think, your mindset can affect how it goes for you. So this is Are you crazy? That's how you get blocked from my channels. That's how you get blocked from my channel. And your name is a Karen. I don't like Karens. Well, man, if your name is Karen, I said what I said. I don't like Karens. I don't like Karens. I don't like Karens. I'm a woman of color. I don't like Karens. The only Karen I like is a girl that respects me. If you don't respect me, I don't like you. Now, addressing this comment, this is a lie. This is defamation of character, and you better hope that I don't take that to court. I'm just letting you know, okay? Because that's defamation of character. That's not me. That's not my lifestyle. And if I did those things, I wouldn't graduate. I wouldn't have a freaking diploma. I wouldn't have a job if I did those things. And why do you guys think I always put it on my head? Is it because I'm light skinned? Because y'all don't say that to dark skinned people. Don't say that to dark skinned girls. The flip. Let's clock that tea. Let's clock that tea. Because I'm about that. I'm about that. Y'all thinking Kate is bad? I'm bad. I'm bad. I'm at a point in life where I'm like, yo, don't be disrespectful. No flinch, because I can switch it to a Becky and Ashley period. People really don't know what I do off work. Like, I'm really about that life. I don't like disrespect. I will literally roast a person. I will roast your ass. Straight up. I will tell you what it is. I will tell you what you are. Period. And I'm an influencer, so you better hope I don't drag you online. I have a day, I have the time, I have the schedule, I have it all to do that. I'm not playing this Haitian girl, because I'm Haitian. I'm not playing. When I start dragging a person, I really start dragging a person. Period. That I have people in my comment section be like, yeah, she's talking about me. Yeah. Yeah, I am. Period. I said what I said. Y'all know Haitian girls don't play. We don't play. I don't play. But I want to get my nails done. I want to get my nails done. I don't know what to do. Y'all, I don't know what to do. But I'm an honest girl, so if I ever tell y'all to send me gifts, to send me some money, you feel me? Because I know when you guys love a content creator, you guys send her money. If y'all want to send somebody money, if y'all want to give me gifts in the freaking comment section, I'm telling you that when you give me your money, it's going for good things. It's going for good things. I'm being honest. You know when people come up here and they lie, they say, oh, I need this money for a foundation, for a community help the foundation support type of thing. Me, I'm gonna be honest with you. If people send me like you know, the gifts that you give to influencers, like those emojis that have money behind it, what I do with those things, I get my nails done, I get a new camera, and it's gonna benefit y'all because when I show up in the camera, I'm gonna be iced out. I'm gonna be about my words, period. Because y'all think being an influencer is easy. It's not easy. No, what? Almost every day I got people say something so weird that I'm like, yeah, I don't care about people who hate on me, but damn, that's something creative to say. Like what? Like what? Why you put that emoji? That's how you get blocked from my channel. I don't like that emoji. I don't like that emoji. I like bananas. The fruits. I'm talking about fruits. What? That's what I like. Okay. Now I know that you have problems with people. I know you're trying to be RACIST. Now, this is how you get like blocked from my channel. Okay? Period. 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 Remove. That's what you are. That's what you are. I'm sure your mom did a good job putting you to this world. She did a bad job, by the way. No offense, because if you're disrespectful, I don't even care if I sound disrespectful. Behind every hater, there's a jealous, insecure person in the basement. So, you're that desperate for my attention? Like, okay. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Period. Okay. That's what it is. That's what it is. I don't engage with people who hate on me. And I will literally tell you how it is. I'm like, you think Cardi B is bad? You think Doja Cat is bad? I will legit tell you that your time is ridiculous. You feel me? I don't respond to peasants. Okay, hold on, let me see something. Thank you so much. Love to you. That's what I like. I like people like this person right here. That brings the nice out of me, the nice girl, the nice sweet girl out of me. It's for you. This is for you. I mean it. This is for you. Hot girl summer, hot girl summer, hot girl spring, period. Ooh, you sub to me? Yes, yes, yes. Subscribe to me. Worship me. I'm playing. I don't want people to get the wrong idea. Like, subscribe to me. Period. I feel like, you subscribing to me, you'll have such a good time. You'll be like entertained. Even if I'm not like an entertainer, but there's things you can get from me, like my personality, the way that I behave, what I talk about. But I'm not gonna lie to you, sometimes what I talk about is controversial. I really try not to be a disrespectful person, because I'm not a disrespectful person, regardless of my beliefs that I have, regardless of the things that I talk about. Because some days, this girl just wanna like rant. I just wanna, because I don't know if it's because I'm Haitian, but like I'm at a time or point in my life where if somebody makes me mad and I do nothing to them, bruh, I'm gonna be taking a podcast and going off on that person. Like, I will do that. I got coleslaw. I got coleslaw. I like coleslaw. It's so good. do a video where I'm like, see how unproblematic I am? I'm braggalicious, but when I brag, it's just normal things. That's why if you ever see me brag about something and I get backlash for it, it's because what I brag about is like things that people wish they had. Meaning, what are you eating? Me too. I love coleslaw. Yeah, I'm eating coleslaw. I'm eating coleslaw. It's so good. It's not super sweet, but I like it. I like coleslaw. It's kind of healthy, kind of, because it has sugar in it. But it's healthy. You feel me? It's delicious. When you eat that with brown rice, so good. So good. I look at people sideways if they ever tell me they don't like coleslaw. I never met someone that tells me they don't like coleslaw. It's so good. But I don't like how they give like such a small portion and you pay like $2.50 or $3. I don't like that. It's greedy. I must say it. Sometimes the black community is greedy. Period. I support my dollars. I support my money where I'm valuable. You know, where people treat me right. Because I'm petty as like, you know, people be like, oh, if you're black, you should support another black person. No, okay. But the thing is, when I support people, is how they treat me. If you treat me like garbo, I'm gonna use my money for something else though. Period. Let that be a quote. I should make a shirt called like that. If you treat me like garbo, I'm gonna use my money somewhere else though. Period. That's how petty I am. That's how petty I am. And if somebody asks me, where are you eating? Where do you like go to have fun? I'm gonna tell them the company. That's how I do it. I'm not like those girls where someone treats me like trash in a restaurant and I'm like, I don't know how to explain it. Like, I don't say how it is. I'm gonna say it how it is. Like, it ain't dragging the person if you know it's true. Period. Yes. Because I had times where I go to a restaurant, I'm so nice, and the girl be like, she looks so mad. Like, why you mad? I'm paying my money here. I'm not obligated to pay my money here. Like, for real. And one time I was walking, I had this bruh, because I'm not physical, I'm not violent. I ain't trying to let that to the internet. I don't want people to see this and think, you feel me? They know camera catching me being physical, but if I am, there's a story behind it. If one day you see me get into an argument or something physical with somebody, it's because there's a story behind that. It ain't because I woke up and I was mad and I just wanted to make a problem. No, that's not how I'm raised. That's not how I'm raised. Like, I was walking one time and I had this girl, she was walking behind me. She had a big bag, and when you're walking forward like this. You're not like looking behind you unless, you know, you're in a bad environment. But this girl, she like, I don't know, the way she like approached me, she's like, excuse me, and she tried to like kind of hit me with her bag. And bruh, that's the type of thing that makes me hood. Because one thing about me, there's the nice girl of me, there's the hood side of me, there's the professional side of me, you feel me? And those things turn on and off. Like, not on purpose, but it's like, bruh, if you're so disrespectful to me, I don't know what to tell you, but my response is gonna be hood. It's gonna be hood. It's gonna be hood, or it's gonna be I don't say a word. That's how I am. That's how I am, because I'm the type of girl, if somebody is rude to me, I don't like right away yell at them. I have patience, and I'm like, they ain't worth it, and I just walk away. But I'm gonna drag their ass online. I'm gonna drag their ass online. I would drag their ass online for days, for months, for years, because of that disrespect. Period. So if somebody treats you bad and you don't whoop them and you don't yell at them, take that to the internet. I said it. Take that to the internet. Drag their ass online. drag their ass online and get some money, some clout, some fame out of it. Woo, I'm telling you, when I get pissed off, people be like, I need to calm down. Nah, I'm like, no, tell the girl that was rude to me to calm down. Period. Because before this girl was disrespectful, I came out of my home drinking some nice tea with peace and Jesus on my mind. That's how real I am. That's how real I am. But like, this girl was like, excuse. She was so, and she kind of like tried to hit me with her bag. And that's the thing that will make me hood. That's the thing where it's like, I'm like a Mysterio box from Mario. The way you disrespect me, you ain't gonna know how I'm gonna react to it. That's how hood I can be. The type of hood I can be, it's not even something where you see me and you're like, oh, I know she's gonna act like that. It's unpredictable type of hood. It's like, is she gonna cuss at me? Is she gonna yell at me? Is she gonna like? And I told this girl, I'm like, you can move the other side. Period. I didn't hit her. I didn't yell at her. But I used some logic. I told the girl, you can move the other side. Because how you behind me, and then you think you're the Queen of England, and then you be like, excuse me. To me? Like, to me? To a girl that minds her business, to me? Nah, I ain't letting that slide. That shit gets me mad. For real, that gets me tight. You see how I'm punching my fist? That's the side of me people don't see. And I'm the type of girl. I'm not like, if someone wants some problems with me, I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna see you out. I'm gonna see you in the cafeteria. I'm gonna see you in the store. I'm gonna pop off when I want to. That's my personality. Or if I don't do anything to a person, you know what I do? I let them know the next time they try to talk to me that they're a peasant. And the way I do it, because of my personality, because I don't really yell at people unless if they really, really make me mad, and it's just automatically. If someone is rude to me, I'ma keep my mouth, but I remember forever. You feel me? So if ever they wanna be my friend, I'ma be straight up like snappy rude to them. Because if they ask me, oh, why you don't want to be my friend? Why you so closed off? Why you hard to talk to? I'm gonna be like, remember the time when you saw me and you rolled your eyes at me? I don't forget that. Lovely. Because if you roll your eyes at me and you don't know me, you're telling me that you got a problem with me. And why would I be friends with somebody that got a problem with me? And one thing about me, people don't know I actually come from the hood. So if I'm nice to you, take that as a blessing, because I come from the hood, okay? The fact that I come from the hood, people expect me as a black person to act like the hood. You feel me? So the fact that I come from the hood and I be like a saint, yeah, a saint. Be like God is real. Be like, thank God so much. I love you, God, for having a girl from the hood, but she ain't hood to me. Period. But jealousy is a real thing. Jealousy is a real thing. I've been lied to in my life. I thought for people to be jealous of you, you gotta be like a Kardashian, you gotta be like a Cardi B, you gotta be like a Doja Cat where you have 1 million followers and like you have millions of money in your bank account, like and you live in a mansion, you feel me? And you show up in the street with a nice like Lamborghini. I thought for people to be jealous, you have to have those things, at least one of those things. And I don't have 1 million followers. I don't have a freaking, I'm being honest, I don't have a Lamborghini. I want one, period, because I like how it looks. But honestly, when it comes to cars, I want a limousine. Because limousine, I'm not the type of girl to flex, but when I'm in a limousine, I want that, because when people are in a limousine, people think that it's a celebrity. So I want people to think I'm a and if a girl's jealous of me, and let's say if I don't think I'm a celebrity, my mind is gonna freaking I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm a celebrity. Yeah, you mad that I'm a celebrity? You think I'm a celebrity? Yeah, I'm a celebrity. Call me Dwayne Roxon. Call me Dwayne Johnson. Call me Dwayne Latifah. Call me Dwayne Gabella. That's how petty I can be when I find out a girl's jealous of me. That's how petty I can be. Period. I don't like jealous people. I don't like jealous girls. Most of my life, I had to deal with jealous girls from every age, every background, every nationality, even white people. Period. And because I'm a person of color, I face discrimination. I face passive, I don't even know if you can say it, but passive discrimination, where it's like they have something against your race, but they're not going to tell you because they know that you're going to whoop their ass. So they're going to, I'm being honest, you feel me? So they're going to like, they're going to treat you a type of way. They're going to talk to you a type of way. Meaning, example, let's say you go to a restaurant, everyone gets a chance to eat at a table, but because they don't like you, they're going to be like, oh, sorry, you got to make an appointment when there's random people showing up in the restaurant to sit there. Or you ask them a question and they get so impatient, but with everyone else, they're smiling. I ain't stupid. Nah. That's passive. I see that. And I handle that accordingly. If I don't lay hands on people, I handle that in a way where I handle that in a way where they know that there's some consequences. If I don't lay hands on a person that's discriminating me, there's some consequences to that. Because people think as a black person, I don't have, I'm going to say it, some Karen attributes. But I'm the type of girl, when you disrespect me, I get bold. And my personality, to be honest, if you tell me to talk to a person, to speak to a person, I don't want to do it. I'm like shy, I'm reserved, I'm timid. But if somebody disrespects me, I get the boldness, the hood boldness. I get the boldness that nobody ever seen before. Where they're like, is that the real you? They're going to think that. Because when I get bold, I get bold. And my boldness is a type of boldness where I can talk to a hood guy, and he can be selling things that he's not supposed to be selling. But when he sees me mad, he's gonna be like, I ain't gonna do things to make you mad. Period. Period. But I had jealous people my whole entire life, man. My whole entire life. And it hurts me. Deep down, it hurts. Like, I feel like anyone who has jealous people, jealous of them, it hurts. Low key, it hurts. But, like, you have to have a hard shell. Well, not everyone's going to be the same, but it gets to a point where it's like when someone's jealous, you don't even react too much. You don't even take it personal because you're like, you take it personal, but you're not like, you're so shocked because you know that's what it is. You know that you have something special. And it can be the way you look. It can be that you're smart. It can be that you have friends. It can be that you have a family that loves you. It can be that you know how to save money. Or it can be that you don't sell your soul to have fame. There's a lot of things why people are jealous. I faced all of that. I had girls chirp like a bird when they see me. And I don't know them. I never said a word. I had girls trying to like, step on my shoes and then don't say sorry, like trying to provoke me. That's how I see the girl trying to provoke me because you see how I am right now. You see how I am right now? I'm like really disturbing nobody, period. But if I turn the camera, I can give you a Karen that looking at me mad. Why? Because she probably think I'm a famous person, or she'd be like, why is this girl talking to herself? Who she thinks she is? It's like, well. And one time, because I haven't told people this, but one time I was in a hospital, not because I was in a fight, but I was in a hospital because I was depressed. There's things I don't talk about, but one time I was in a hospital and I was depressed, not because somebody wanted to fight me. I don't have those situations. I have situations like that, but it doesn't happen often because my personality don't play. The way I am is don't play. Well, I was in the hospital and I was depressed when I was in high school. Not the whole year round, but I was depressed that day. I was sad, you know, I was sad thinking about like how things is not going my way. When I say things are not going my way, I mean like not in the sense that you want to control people on how they treat you, but like you don't want to be treated like trash. You feel me? You want people to understand you, and you know deep down you're not like a bad person. You just want a friend, or you just want someone to understand you instead of having a therapist. Because one thing I don't like is when you go through a hard time and then a person's like, oh, why don't you get a therapist? I'm the type of girl, if somebody tells me that, I take it as an insult. I take it as you're not a real friend. Because like, how is it like you're so like antisocial or whatever, psychopath, that if somebody is a human and telling you that they're going through hard things, you can't even like give them advice, or you can't even like have the patience or the emotions to actually, to listen to them. So I was depressed in high school, not my all year, but there was a day I was depressed. I was there, and there was I don't know. I was talking to someone that I knew that day in the hospital, and then there was a white guy. He came up to me and he was like, "Oh, you're talking too loud." But I knew it was discrimination because that day everyone was talking and people were laughing. Those like, how do you laugh in a hospital? Like, how do you laugh? It was funny. Like, you feel me? Yes, that's true. That's sometimes you just need people to listen to you, like genuinely be there for you, listen. Because there's some people, they don't know what to say when you're going through something hard, but they're like, the fact that they're there taking their time to listen to you, that's healing. That's healing to the soul. That's why some people go to therapy and they're mad, they're angry, they're bitter. You feel me? Because it's like, at the end of the day, they know the person's there because they're getting paid to listen to you. Imagine you're going through something hard in your life and then you're pissed off. You know why? Because the person that's sitting in front of you is just there because they're getting paid. So it's not genuine. And then if you want to talk to them, you gotta schedule an appointment. Like, what the heck? Like, what? Like, for real. And this guy was discriminating because he came up to me. I go sometimes live, not all the time, but this guy came up to me and he said, "You're talking loud," and I knew that was discrimination, and he was white. That's a passive discrimination that I get as a person of color, as a black person. So like, you know, I just say that because people, when I do my videos, people think that I don't go through hard things, but I do go through hard things, but that's not like every day. But like, a part of me is like, I don't want to talk about those things every day because I don't want to make it look like being a person of color is bad. It's not bad. You see Rihanna, you see Beyonce, period. If they can make it, you can make it too. You feel me? But yeah, this guy was discriminating. He came up to me, he's like, "Oh, you're talking loud." And then those people laughing in the hospital. How am I talking loud when there's a person laughing in the hospital and they're more loud than me? Oh yeah, and I was there with my mom. I told that to my mom. My mom said, "Yeah, he's discriminating. That's passive discrimination, where a person is too afraid to tell you that they think a negative thing about your race, so move sideways." But that's not slick because I see it, and when I see it, we're gonna have a problem. Because one thing about me, despite me having my beliefs, my mindset, when I see people that are different race other than black, or when I see people who are black, I don't go to them and be like, "You're this or that, you're this." I like treat people with respect. I get to know the person, then I be like, man, the lifestyle I can't, like, you feel me? Like, if I see a person laughing, if I see a black people eating, if I see Asian people eating, like, I don't, like, I let them be, because I don't have something against them or their race. You feel me? When I have something against a person, it's because how they treated me. That's why when I talk about a person and I'm pissed off, it be crazy. It be cray cray. It be cray cray. And some people be like, "You sound angry." Well, Yeah, I have reasons to be upset. The flip, the flip. I'm a woman of the Lord. I have a reason to be mad. I have a reason to be mad. Like, and if you are a person who don't make problems and people make problems to you and then nobody cares, that's a reason for you to get mad. Oh, I'm just being honest. But yeah. But you know, one thing about me, when people are jealous, that's it. That's the end. When people are jealous, you will never see me talk to them. Never. Unless I'm forced to talk to them. Unless somehow, hallelujah, I forgive them. But I'm the type of girl, depending on what the person said, how they made me feel, I will forgive you, but that don't mean I'm a kumbaya with you. Period. My forgiveness sometimes when it comes to people that do me wrong, I'll just be like, you know what? I forgive you because I wanna have the blessings of God, because God don't bless the devil, you feel me? But this is gonna be controversial. The devil can bless people, but it comes with a cost, a price to your soul, your fame, your name, all of it. You feel me? That's why some people that do people wrong, they think that they can get away with it, but then their life goes downhill. Then they have to hold the person back in spirit, in spiritual, physical, contractual, all that. You feel me? Like, and one thing about God is you don't have to be rich for Him to bless you. Your soul, your mind, God sees that. When you feel like nobody sees how amazing you are, God sees that. He sees that. That's why people can do you wrong and you still make it in your life. You still be where you want to be. And that's why if you have hard times, you have the right to come up here and I'm not gonna say brag about it, but be like, I despite everything that was thrown my way, I am amazing, I am smart, and you can use your experience as a reason why you're smart, you're amazing. Because people do everything at you. They try to be disrespectful, they try to be rude, they try to not listen to what you have to say, and you still made it in your life. I'm an example of a girl that was in high school and I did not have a lot of friends. I kind of low-key had no friends. Now that I think about it, you see how sad that is. I had friends, but low-key I had no friends. And you might be like, how does that make sense? It makes sense in the sense like you have friends, but you only meet them when you're at school. You feel me? I don't hang with them after school because they're not that real. They're fake. They don't like me, and I can tell when people don't like me. I see the eyes. I'm the type of person. I'm not trying to stare at people's eyes, but the eyes don't lie. Just like Jesus, when you look at someone's eyes, even if they have a normal face, you can see the spark in their eyes when they talk to you, or you can see if it's full of darkness. I see all those things. You feel me? Like example, if you tell someone you're going through a hard time and you see that they look happy, they look like this. Like, you feel me? You see the spark in their eyes? That's how you know they're from the devil. I'm light skinned, but whatever. Whatever. I don't gotta prove that to you. The flip. One thing about being light skinned, your skin tone changes with the lighting and all that. I don't have no ring light. This is my skin. Well, whatever. Whatever. That's what you think. You 2-second rule. This fell down. Yeah, it's weird. It's a weird ass comment. It's a weird ass comment. I have people jealous of me. Not all people, not the whole entire planet. I'm gonna say 90.6. No, actually 90.7. And you might ask me, how do I know? Because of random comments like that. Well, the whole entire life, I was not talking about my skin tone. People are weird, and I feel bad. A little bit. I feel bad for people who hate me because my personality don't lie. The way I am, it don't lie. I'm the type of girl. I peep. If I sense jealousy, if I sense hatred, I handle that in different ways. If I don't act good, you better praise the Lord. If you be mean to me, disrespectful to me, and you sleep well at night, you better pray the Lord because God intervened for me not to, for me to be like keeping it peaceful with you. You know how much willpower you have to have. You know how much power you have to have for someone to disrespect you, be mean to you, and you still keep the peace when they don't deserve it. You keep the peace. That takes strength. Like if you want to get technical, look at people that do people wrong and then they be in the court. You feel me? When they steal, when they lie, and then that person be like, I forgive you. It takes a lot of strength to be in front of someone you don't like, in front of someone that did you wrong, and be like, I forgive you. Like if they never did something to you. The Bible kind of says it. It takes. Not everyone has the heart to forgive a person that does them wrong. And just because you forgive somebody, it don't mean that you ain't about justice. Because I can forgive a person and be like, you know what? I'm not gonna hold that hatred that you made me feel towards you. But I'm about justice. I'm about justice. I'm about justice. I have that Christian background that people don't know. I don't know, like people. I guess people don't know because when I go on live, I'm not in a church. See, I can be honest. Like I'm not trying to be like, oh, I'm better than thou. So let me go to church and start going on live. You know, but I've been in church, but I don't chase fame on that level. It's just like when people do things for the people. It's just like when people give money to homeless people and then they start recording. I'm not saying you can't do that, but sometimes I can see that a person does that for fame, to look like a good person, while there's other people who do good to everyone, but you don't see that online. And if you see it online, it's because someone else recorded it. You feel me? But it's okay to record yourself doing good. But like, if you know you did it for fame, then that's when it's like that. Yes, period. The smile cute, but don't mess with me. I'm hood. I should wear a shirt that says I'm hood, but then I know people are gonna talk to me. There's things I want to wear, but I know people don't talk to me. Period. They're gonna be like, yeah. Period. Just like when I go for interviews, I be thinking, should I wear my hip hop chain? But then I'm like, damn, maybe they might get intimidated because I'm a black person and I have a hip hop chain. But then low-key, a part of me like, whatever, I'm gonna wear it. But it doesn't mean that I ain't professional. But I'm talking what I'm talking about for real. Like I had this girl that I was friends with, and it lasted I think only 2 or 3 days. Like, you know when girls be like, we were friends for years, we were friends for months. It's hard. That's hard for me. That's hard. It's hard. I ain't gonna lie to you. The friendship I had with this girl lasted like 2 or 3 days. Because I'm the type of person, I was like, when I'm friends with a girl, I'm not in competition. It never came to my mind where I'm like, I have to look better, be better than my friends. My friends? Nah. I can have a mindset when it comes to, I have to look better, be better than my enemy, my nemesis. the girl who's jealous of me. Yeah, I can have that mindset. But when it comes to my friends, because I have respect for my friend, I'm not gonna be like, I have to look better than her. I have to show her that I'm better than her. No, I'm not gonna do that. You feel me? Like when I be friends with someone, it's genuine. I want friendship with you. Like I don't want your things. I don't want your house. If you give it to me, that's nice. But I don't want your house. You feel me? You feel me? Sharing is caring. Period. But like I was friends with this girl. I think I forgot her name because I wanted to forget her name because some people they do you wrong and you don't want to remember their name because as soon as you think about their name you get mad. I'm the type of person sometimes I get mad like that. Yeah, this girl, she met me because yes, she met me because I was dancing outside. I don't know people see. I don't know. One day you'll see someone have a video of you dancing. But I was dancing outside, not doing something cray cray, not dancing on a pole, you feel me? But I was I was dancing, you feel me? And this girl, that's how she wanted to become my friend. And then later on, it clicked on my mind that there's something wrong with her if that's how she wanted to be my friend. Because like I tell you, like, okay, there's nothing wrong with being someone's friend, but watch out for people that are desperate and thirsty to become your friend. Desperate and thirsty. A girl can be desperate and thirsty to be your friend, where it's like you kind of want to get to know her, but she looks like she wants to get to know you so bad, and she wants to know you in 2 days and like everything about you in a short time period, instead of being it like natural. This girl, I end up hanging out with her. She was older than me. I don't mind hanging with older people. It's whatever, it's life. You know, like, it's whatever, it's life. Like, you can't control your age. That's what you are. You know, like, age is not something you can control, even with money. Like, you can't go in a time machine. I don't know. We don't have a time machine yet. But you can't go to a time machine and be like, I'm going to pay $40 to be 30 or 40. Like, that don't exist. You feel me? So, yeah, exactly. And then I started hanging out with her. And then she was like, she likes Starbucks. Like a white girl. Yeah, it's okay to like Starbucks, but like a white girl. That's what I think about, like a white girl. She likes Starbucks, and every time I hanged out with her, she always wanted to go to Starbucks. Then later on, she would want me to buy her food, buy her drinks, like if I was her man. Now you see how real I am. That's why if I get mad, I go viral. If you ever see me get mad online, I will go viral like this. Because when I start, I'm not gonna say spazzing, but when I start like talking about what I'm talking about, it's real. I'm pissed off, and my emotions that I felt that day comes back on the surface. So yeah, this girl, she thought I was her man. Well, what? Like, that's what I was thinking in my head. I'm like, this girl thinks I'm her man because every time she sees me, she wants me. She wants, not even try to ask. Like, there's times she try to ask, but she wants me to buy her drinks, buy her food. And she has money. And I don't remember her buying me something. I don't remember at all her buying me something. I don't remember anything she bought me. She bought me nothing. She bought me nothing. I don't remember her buying. She bought me nothing. And bruh, when I hang out with her, she would try to make it look that because I'm younger than her, I'm not intelligent. I lack experience. I should listen to everything she says. She's always right because I'm younger than her. She's older than me. Okay, I respect older people, but there's respect. Okay, like I don't like people who think that they're superior than me because I'm a young girl. I've been through hard things in my life as a young girl. I've been through situations when people be thinking that I don't have experience because they're like, oh, you're so young to know those information. You're so young to work here. You should be being model and pageant. Well, they don't say it like that, but like, or they'd be so surprised that I know what they think I don't know. They'd be like, oh my goodness, who told you that? How do you know? But if if you look like you older, you're in the 30s or 40s or whatever, they'll be like, oh yeah, she's experienced, he's smart, he's educated, he has more experience. I will hire him. I will hire her right off the jump. Because like what the fuck? And then this girl, when I hang out with her, she would say things out of her mouth, like yeah, like she would say things out of her mouth where she's like, I don't know, but like she would talk about money. She would talk about how she has more. Yeah, she would say how she has more experience than me in life. That monkey triggers me. I ain't gonna lie to you. It's like, okay, you can be honest. I'm the type of girl, you can be honest with me, and I'm not gonna smack you in the face. But like, I can see the intentions behind people's words and people's the way they behave and what they say, especially if it's random too. Like I was hanging with this girl, and all of a sudden she's like, "Oh, I have more experience than you in life. In life, are you in life? Alright, cool, okay. In life, right? Okay. In life." But I'm like, okay, you might have more experience than me in life, but there's things I experienced that you never experienced, or you don't know what I know. But you don't see me brag about it in your face, though. And when she was doing that, I was getting the sense I didn't kick her butt. I didn't kick her ass, unfortunately. I was thinking about it, but then I was like, you know what? You know what? What I'm gonna do is never talk to this girl again, never hang out with her. Because I'm the type of girl, when you disrespect me, I give you options. I give you options. I don't tell people like, here are your options, but I go with my options. Because I'm a bossy girl, I'm a bad girl. I'm the type of girl, I'm not moody, but like, I go with my options. Like, because I don't know how to tell you, but like, I ain't trying to make problems with people, but like sometimes, yeah, I'd be like, before I whoop her ass, I will give her grace and patience. Grace and patience. And I'm the type of person, when I whoop somebody's ass, I don't tell them. I'll be like, hey girl, I don't like you, I'm gonna whoop your ass on Saturday. What? Because my personality, I'm like, my personality, I'm kind of raised by men. Like, I have a mom, but I'm kind of raised by men. And, you know, most guys, they socialize, but they don't socialize like women. You feel me? They gonna tell you everything they think in their head. Two, because of my personality, like, I'm not saying that I can't socialize, but, nah, I'm gonna do it when I want to. Three, I don't roll like that. Oh, I'm gonna see you on Saturday and whoop your ass. Nah, I'm gonna do it when I feel like it. Period. But like, I stopped hanging with this girl because it was too much. She was like, oh, I'm more experienced than you in life. She would randomly say that. Then she would talk about her job. Then she would say, I have a lot of money. Every time I hang out with her, she'll be like, I have a lot of money. They pay me a lot. I have a lot of money. They pay me a lot. Every day, every time I hang out with her, she would say that randomly. Like, because I'm the type of person, when I'm a person's friend, I don't talk about money. When I hang with people, I don't talk about money at all. The only time I talk about money is when I go for a job and I'm like, I want my paycheck. Well, I ain't trying to be hood. I ain't hood, but I'm like, I want my paycheck. You feel me? But the girl was like, yeah. She's like, I have a lot of money. I get a lot of money. And then I'm like, okay, that's cool, that's nice. And I didn't have a lot of things to say when she says that. And then we go to a restaurant. And it's like, how you say you have a lot of money, but then when we go to a restaurant, I'm the one paying the most of the bill, like a man. Like a man. That's yes, a man. I try to man, bro, like a man. Because that's what I think in my head. I know those girls I get it. There's girls that pay things for other girls, but I'm like, there's too much things going on. You disrespect me, saying I'm less experienced, like trying to think that you superior than me. There's one thing to think about it. If somebody has that mentality or they're better than me, I'm not gonna whoop their ass right away, because I'm like, hey, that's your belief system. But if you treat me a bad way because of that, that's when I get hood. when the professional side of me it turns off, like straight up off, because there's no way I can hang with somebody that thinks bad of me. There's no way. There's no way. Because there's only two ways it's gonna end. I'ma whoop that ass, or I'ma leave them. Or I'll do both if I feel like it. I'm the type of girl sometimes I wanna do both. I wanna whip a girl's ass and then leave her as a friend and never become her friend. And then drag her ass online. I'll do 3 of those things. That's how mad I can get on how people treat me. You feel me? So if a girl does me wrong and you don't see me whoop her ass, you don't see me talk trash about her, God's real. To all the people, to all the atheists, God is real because I didn't whoop girl's ass right away. Have you ever thought of doing that? Yeah, I thought of that. You feel me? But I'm kind of like a short girl. I'm not tall. I'm not tall and skinny. Well, I kind of lost weight, but you know how they are. You know how most model agencies are. First of all, they're not all of them, but a lot of them discriminate against black people. When you're a black girl, you have to be tall, thin, slim. Then you have to be like tall, slim. And like, I don't know, I'm short. You know how I learned how tall I am, how short I am? Is when I actually went to a model agency and they told me to take off my shoes and take off, I think, my socks. And I was barefoot, standing on the ground, and they had like a measurement. They're like, you're not 5.6, you're not 5.9. And I was like, oh. And they're like, yeah, you need those measurements. And I was like, the model agency needs me. The model world, I ain't trying to be, what's the word? Full of myself. But the model agency, the model world needs me. Because I'm a black person. 2, I'm not skinny. So me being a model will help people all around the world. 3, I have no surgeries. 0. And when I tell you I have no surgeries, I'm not saying like I'm not being like, oh, I'm lying that I have no surgeries. I have no surgeries. 0. I don't have lip injections. I don't have a breast implant. I don't have a BBL. You feel me? 0. I don't even have fake teeth in my mouth. I don't have veneers. 1, I don't have veneers because it costs money. 2, people told me if you have good teeth, what's the point of getting veneers? Like, and 3, I learned what veneers are. They told me to have veneers, you have to remove your teeth or something. They'll shave it, and then put the fake teeth in it. So why would I shave my teeth to have fake teeth in my mouth? What? The only time you should get veneers is if all your mouth is crooked. I'm just being honest. If all your mouth is messed up, you feel me? And there's no way to fix that, get veneers. But if you have white teeth, straight teeth, your teeth is good, why shave that to make it look like the Hollywood look? Why? Because I'm gonna get veneers, okay, but then I'm gonna cry with tears because deep in my head, I'm gonna be like, I can't believe I shaved my teeth to have veneers. But thank you. But yeah, the girl, I stopped hanging out with her. She would say how much money she had. Then when it's time to pay, I'm the one paying most of the bill. I was mad about that. This girl would order a lot of alcohol on purpose. She would order expensive drinks and food for me to pay after that. Like, that gets me mad, the flip. Like, it's one thing to order expensive things and then you pay half of it. But no, she says half. You pay half, you pay half. So it's supposed to be 50-50. But this girl wanted me to do 70 and she does like 30. I was, what? And then that's the same girl telling me I have a lot of money. You don't have a lot of money. I ain't trying to be that girl, but she don't have a lot of money. The flip. Because if you rich, why I pay most of the bill? The flip. And then the last straw for me is that she talked about my mom. Because I have a mom. I don't talk about her every time, but I have a mom. She talked bad about my mom. She was talking about how my mom raised me, type of thing. She was like, oh, if she was something, if she was good, she wouldn't let you do that. What she did was not smart. Like, she was talking like that. crazy on the side of her mouth. And I'm like, wagwan. I didn't talk to her like wagwan, but in my mind it's like wagwan. I don't know what you think as me as a black girl, but the fact that I didn't smack you in the face, because I'm the type of person, I have people surprised. Yeah, you're my friend, but I'll still smack you in the face. Because why are you talking bad about my mom? The mom that raised me, the mom that raised me and fed me, the mom that taught me about the world, the flip. If someone disrespects my mom, bro, that would kind of trigger me to whoop their ass. And when I whoop a girl's ass, it's not pulling hair. It's straight up Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson. Because it infuriates me. It's disrespect. But like, you can't be friends with someone that disrespects your mom, because that's disrespectful. That's disrespectful to the max. To the max. Because if you disrespect my mom, that means you disrespect me. I'm not like those girls where you talk bad about my mom and I agree with them. I'd be like, yeah, she's this, she's that, she's this. No. I'm not raised by white people. My mom, she may have done things that maybe I would not do if I'm a mom, but like I acknowledge what she did for me in my life. I acknowledge what she did for me when I was a kid. She can yell at me, she can cuss at me, and I'll still see her as my mom. You feel me? But I'll just be like, oh, we might argue, but I'll never put hands on her. I'll never like try to destroy her self-esteem. That don't look good. That's a sin. That don't look good, and it makes you look bad. I respect my mom, I respect my mom. So if somebody be like hanging out with me and talking bad about my mom, if I don't whoop the hands, that's how you know God is real. It's either I whoop their ass or I leave their ass, or I do both. But that girl, I left her. That was the last straw for me. That was the last straw for me. Ooh. On top of that, when I was walking out with her, every time we would go places far away, and then we would get lost because we're going so far away where we don't know where we came from. And then she would try to blame it on me and be like, it's your fault. It's your fault that we're lost. I don't like hearing that. I'm the type of girl, yeah, I can become a better person, but I don't like hearing it's your fault. It's your fault. I don't like that energy. And then she would be so annoying. Bruh, I'll be sounding like a man now. Like, she'd be so annoying because she'd be like, I'm hungry. I ask her what she want to eat. She says, I don't know. Then I say, do you want to eat Popeyes? Do you want to eat Subway? Do you want to eat this? Do you want to eat that? And she'd be like, no. And then she'd be like, I saw a pattern with this girl. Every restaurant that has 5 stars, she want to eat in there. Why? Because 5 stars restaurant mean you're gonna pay like $100. That's what it means. I know what it is. I know what it means. You'll pay $50, $30, $25 for a salad that has nothing in it. And every day she hang with me, she wanted me to go to a 5-star restaurant. That's not how I roll. Even if I was rich, that's not how I roll. I don't like me pay salad and I see $25 total when I just bought one thing. And they don't even give me a lot, but I bought one thing. And then one day I had I look like a Fashion Nova model because you mentioned model. I look like a Fashion Nova curvy bad model, baddie gal. The girls of color have it like that. Girls of color have it like that. And this girl was, I think she was Asian or Korean. She was Asian or something like that. Korean, I think she was Korean, she was Asian. And then you know what happened? I was dressed good, bad. And one thing about me, when I'm friends with a girl, I don't care what skin tone you are. I will acknowledge that you're pretty. When I'm friends with people, I don't compete with them. When I'm friends with people, I never talk down on them. I never say you look bad. I never say you look trash. And if they dress bad, I have a way to say it where they don't feel destroyed, but they be like, you know what? I know you want the best for me. You feel me? Like, if a girl looks good, I'm not gonna be like, oh, you're not allowed to look good. Who you think you are? You're stealing the spotlight. You're taking my man. I don't think like that. I really don't think like that. When I'm friends with girls, I don't think like that. It don't come to my head. And when a girl gets attention and I'm her friend and she gets all the men attention, I don't get mad. You want to know why? One, I'm at a point in life. I'm at a point in life where I'm not desperate for men attention. Two, I have a type. You feel me? I have a type. Like I have a type, but I have a type. Like if a man don't fit my type of beauty, I don't want him. I'm just being honest. And his personality, if he's trash, if his lifestyle is trash, I don't want him. Three, if you get all the attention, because of my personality, where I socialize, but I'm not really a type of girl. I'm like, hey, blah, 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 blah. Like that. I like that she gets all the attention. I like that she gets all the attention. I like that, for real. You guys think I'm joking. You can be a girl, you get all the men's attention. I'm not gonna get mad. I'm not gonna get mad. And if there's a guy that I like and you get his attention, I'm gonna be like, if I give the smoke, I'm gonna give it to the guy. Because I'll be like, you know what? I find this man cute, but you know what? I might be mean to him a little bit. I might be a little bit rude. Because what's the point of me being nice? Well, you feel me? What's the point of me showing how nice I am to a guy that don't even like me? So let me be wagwan, what's up, my dude, like type of energy. But like, I'm the type of girl, when a girl gets all the attention and she's my friend, I be silent. Not because I'm jealous, not because I'm mad, because I don't really talk like that. I talk, but I'm not really like, hey, how's it going? And then be friends with every man, like a group of men. Like a group of guys can talk to me and I'd be like, the friend will be like, say hi to them, because I don't say nothing. I'd be like, hi, and that's it. That's the only thing you'll hear from me. Hi, how are you? That's it. And then she gets all the attention and I'm just eating my food or just sitting there like this. Like, bruh, like, you feel me? The only type of madness I'll get if a girl gets attention and she's my friend is like if she's not talking to me no more, where she's just hanging with the mans and I'm just there and I'm just like, hi, or like, so what we gonna do later? And the girl's like, the man, and I'm just sitting there for hours and she's not talking to me, she's not looking at me. I'm like, I look at my phone, I'll be like, I think I need to go. You feel me? Yeah, I've been like that before, where a girl gets all the attention, she gets my attention, and I'm just like, in my mind, I'm just like, I'm bored. Like, I don't know, like, why am I here? Like, she's just talking about men, and man, the flip, I want to go home. And yeah. And then I was looking like a model. I had a crop top showing my stomach a little bit, and I had some like leggings. It looked like Fashion Nova. That day I think I was wearing some Fashion Nova, and this is real story. I was walking out. Yeah, that's true. I was walking out with this girl. The first thing she said when she saw me, she was like, hold on. The first thing this girl said when she saw me, she was like, why are you something dressed like that, or something? Oh, who you're trying to impress? Who you're trying to impress? Are you dressing for a boyfriend? So I can look sexy for myself as a woman, as a girl. Even if I was a girl, like even if I was 16, I can look pretty. I will tell you many reasons why you should be pretty as a girl. Number one, if you take the time to make yourself look good, it can become a habit. You feel me? It can be a habit where every day you make yourself look good, because it becomes a habit. It becomes something that you just do. Like, you're not like, oh, I don't want to paint my nails, I don't want to get my hair, I don't want to get my weave done, I don't want to get my hair, I'm just going to look like a sack of potato. But if you have the habit of doing it today, tomorrow, you wake up, you're going to want to do that, or it's going to come natural. Like, I'm going to do my brows, I'm going to do my lips. You ain't going to be like, damn, I have to do this, or damn, I don't want to do this, but I'm doing it anyway. And then she's like, oh, you're trying to impress a guy? I'm like, no, I'm not trying to impress a guy. And if I impress a guy, I hope it's a guy that I like and he likes me, period. But I ain't trying to impress a guy. And I was walking with her, guys in their cars, they were lowering their windows and beeping at me. I'm being honest. I can describe how the girl looked like. She had heels because of her job. Her job wanted her to wear heels. I don't know why, but every day she would wear heels. And then she had no makeup on her face, and she looked like a girl that read books. She looked like an anime nerd. I'm just being honest, an anime nerd. If you look at her, you just get the sense that she don't know Barbie dolls, or she don't know what a nail polish is. That's how, like, okay. I be noticing those things, but I don't say a word, because I'm like, if we're friends, you can be a nerd, you can be a geek, you can be a freak, You feel me? I ain't gonna say a damn word unless if you be a freak to my man. But like, like you can be a kid, you can be a girl, you can be a freak. I ain't gonna say nothing, bruh, because like, why would I disrespect you as a friend? Look, look, and then. And then she's like, when I was walking with her, guys would beep at me. They would honk their cars. They would lower their windows, honk their cars as I'm walking outside with her. And you know what I would do? Because like, I ignore them and I'm still hanging out with her because she's the one that I'm focusing on. Like, I'm walking with you, I'm your friend. Like, why would I randomly go to a guy's car that's honking his car at me? Yeah. Like, what the heck is this, man? Look, look. See how we can relate? Yeah, I'm getting mad. You should get mad too. Because what if she can't be mad at you, she should be mad at the cousin looking at you. The flip. Like, I would understand if a girl gets mad at me, if her friends and I'm like, oh, I want him to look at me. I tell the man, look at me. I didn't say no word. The flip. You think I go out and tell men to honk at me with their cars? Like, especially when they're not my type. If he's my type, we'll be like, it's so tempting. Like, it's so tempting, but I still don't do nothing. You feel me? Because I do have a type, but like, oh, alright. Hope you have a good one. It was nice having you. Hope you have a good one. But yeah. So this girl was like, and then she would complain how her feet hurts when I'm walking with her. She's like, my feet hurts. My feet hurts. And I'm like, then wear shoes. And like, shoes too much. So I stopped hanging out with her because she disrespected my mom. She wanted me to pay for the bill. Every day she wanted me to buy her Starbucks. And she was the type of girl to take pictures of her food every time. And I do that too, don't get me wrong. But like, she'd be annoying about it. I'd be like, I want to eat my food. But she would be like, oh wait, I want to take a picture of my food that's going in my mouth and my stomach. And you want to take a picture of that? Who are you going to send it to? Your man? Your man wants to see it? And I also I stopped hanging out with her. Like, when I tell you hanging out with her, she called me and she got the hint I didn't want to hang out with her. I wasn't disrespectful. I was just like, when she's like, you want to meet up? I'm like, I don't know what I told her. I guess she can tell by my voice. I was like, yeah, like type of energy. Or I guess no response. Like that's my personality. If you say something I don't want to do, it's either you hear me say something or I just take a big 5 minutes to say something. I'll be like, yeah. You feel me? I don't want to, yeah. Just, because you wear makeup? My best friend told him you shouldn't like me because I wear makeup. Girl, you better not be her friend no more. That's some jealousy. That's some jealousy. I bet you your friend don't know how to put makeup. If she's saying that the only reason like he shouldn't like you is because you wear makeup, like what? She probably don't know how to do makeup. That's why she hated, because she knows you look pretty. That would get me mad. I cannot be friends with a girl that hate on me. You can't be. You better tell her what it is. Flip. You better tell this girl she don't know how to put makeup. That's why she mad. Flip. I don't get mad. I don't get mad when a girl is pretty and she has no makeup. I only roast back. I only talk back when she be saying something about me wearing makeup. But low key, I don't get mad when girls don't wear makeup because like when I wake up from my bed after from sleeping, I have no makeup on my face. So it's like I'm not gonna talk trash about being natural, but if somebody talks trash about me having makeup, that ain't cool. So that girl, that friend I had, she was Korean. She was Chinese or Asian. Whatever. Like I'm also like it's just details. There's just details of where she was like. But I was not her friend no more. Because damn girl, like you mad that I look like Fashion Nova baddie? Nah, flip. Like Fashion Nova baddie. I like being Fashion Nova. Not sponsored. I like Fashion Nova. I feel a type of way with Fashion Nova because people tell me it's cheap, but at the same time, there's things that I wear from Fashion Nova and I like it. I like how it looks. Because where else am I going to get that outfit? Well, you know what? Maybe I can get it in person, but there's things they sell that you won't find it somewhere else. Let me give you an example. Like for Halloween, there was this there was this there was this nice jumpsuit that had the what's it called, the race cars checkerboard on the like on the shoulders, and it was red, and it had the black and white squares. I wanted that. I wanted that. I wanted to wear that so people look at me and they think I do the race car. I want. I'm the type of girl sometimes I wear something and I want them to think that I work for that company. I want them to think I work for that company, period. Told him he shouldn't like me because I show Shein and Fushinova in Walmart. Oh, yeah, Walmart's not bad. I ain't gonna lie to you. One time I went to Walmart and I was like, there's nothing. There's nothing. I didn't tell people that, but I was like, yeah. Sometimes I'm vocal out loud if I'm really pissed off, but it's not direct to a person's face. I'm not going to go to a person's face and be like, there's nothing in Walmart. Like, you feel me? Because they might like Walmart. But like, personally for me, there was nothing. There was nothing. I went there, all I saw was t-shirts and shirts that have pictures on it. Now, I'm not saying you can't wear shirts that have pictures on them, but like, nah, I want some hot dress. I want some sexy dress. You feel me? I don't want some t-shirt, some, like, because you can find that almost everywhere, t-shirt. But one thing I like is looking like the army. I like looking like I come from the army. You feel me? Because, you see that? I'm naturally strong. I'm naturally muscular. Like when I was in high school, I was so strong to the point where I kicked a soccer ball and a girl better pray don't land on her face, or her feet or her arms. Because when I kick the ball, when I kick the ball, it hits hard. Some girls kick the ball and it hits you and you don't feel nothing. You don't even cry with tears. And in high school, I kicked a soccer ball, and I didn't even kick it to a girl. I just kicked the soccer ball, and then someone else had the ball, and they kicked it, and then it hit her on the face. And then for some reason, because I'm a black woman and she was white, she thought they tried to make it look like it was me. But I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. Yeah, this is what really mad. That's what gets me mad. How dare she? How dare she think she's a princess of England? The flip? I'm the victim. I'm the victim. I don't care. I'm the victim in that situation. I kicked the ball. I kicked a soccer ball. You know when you're playing soccer, I kicked a soccer ball and then someone else got the ball and then they kicked it and then it went to her face. Not on purpose, I don't know, but it went to her face. Like it hit her face and she started crying with tears. And as soon as this girl, this pale chicken started crying, the snowflake started crying. As soon as this girl started crying, I knew people would come rushing to be like, what's wrong? That's the discrimination I faced. That's what I faced. It's good discrimination. Everyone came up to her like, what's wrong? What happened? Who did that to you? And then they looked at me. Some of them looked at me. They thought it was me. But it wasn't me. And I don't know, I'm not even a bad person, but I think I was laughing low-key. Because, bruh, it's gonna sound crazy. You might be like, that's messed up for you to laugh when someone got hit in the face with a soccer ball. But I laughed because as soon I knew the power of that white girl, kind of. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't, because I'm hood. Like I'm gonna tell you how it is. Like the flip. This girl started crying. As soon as she started crying, I knew people gonna rush towards her and be like, oh, what's wrong? What happened? Who did that to you? I got jealous a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, I got jealous when they asked who did that to you. Because there's times when people, like I ain't saying like people hit me on the face with a soccer ball, but there's times where I'm playing sports and people do me dirty and ain't nobody asking me who did that to me. The flip. So I kind of got jealous. I ain't gonna lie to you, the flip. I got jealous of that freaking attention she was getting. Like, even if she got hit on the face, I got jealous because you asking her how is she because she's white, like the flip. You should ask me How am I feeling? Because people looked at me and they assumed because I'm a black girl standing next to her, I'm the one who hit her in the face. I didn't get in trouble, but like people was like looking at me like if I did it, flip. And then the person that actually did it was like, it was me that kicked her in the face with a soccer ball. They had to say it because people thought it was me because I'm a black person next to a girl who's crying, next to a white girl crying. That's the discrimination I faced in high school, straight up. That gets me mad. I was jealous. I ain't gonna lie to you. You know how people don't want to admit when they're jealous? I was jealous of that. How dare you take the spotlight from me and be like, oh, who did that to you? You should ask me who did that to me. You should ask me, why are you discriminating me because I'm black and you think I did it? The flip. I don't like them carrying privileges. I don't like that. But low key, there's a way to get carrying privileges even if you're not white. I can tell you how to do that. Play their game. Play their game. If somebody like just overreacts, play their game. That's what I do. Not all the time, but I do that too. To be petty. You want to say you're a victim? I'm gonna tell you what a victim is. When you didn't kick somebody in the face, but then because you're black, they think it's you who kicked the person in the face because that girl is crying. What about my feelings? I have feelings too. I should be crying too because you see my skin tone, you see me black, and then you be like, oh, she did it because that time she ended up being next to that girl who was crying. The girl was crying with tears, and I started laughing in her face because, well, like, okay, it must hurt in the face. I ain't gonna lie, but like, I don't like how you like, nah. Nah, bro, like, nah, bro. And then guess what happened? This girl went to the office, and you know what they did? They said you can go home early. I didn't hate school, but when I was in high school, if they told me that I can go home, like example, if I had a bad day where I'm getting bullied, and my solution is I'll go home instead of whooping that person's ass right away. I'll just go home. I'll just go home because I'm depressed. I'm sad. I'll go home. I'll do my bully a favor. I'll go home and not whip the ass right away. I'll go home and think about life. You feel me? Because before I whip a person's ass, I feel bad. Because when I get mad, it's not normal mad. It's all the rage that the person treated me. It's rage. You feel me? So there's times I want to go home in high school, and you know what they tell me? They say, oh, you can't go home. Or if you go home, is your parents going to pick you up? And I said, my parents aren't going to pick me up, but I can go home because I know how to go home myself. The flat. And then they're like, oh, no, I think it's better for you to stay at school. You can't. No flat. But then this girl, they're like, oh, do you want us to call your parents? We'll tell your parents that you should go home and they can come right away and pick you up. But for me, there's no grace. There's no grace. The flip. I face more hardship than a white person. Straight up. That's why I'm pissed when I see people do that. Because that's unfair treatment. Like, and I faced depression. I faced fake friends. I had fake friends. I had depression, not the whole year, but I had those things that would give me depression. Having fake friends, depression, a little bit. It wouldn't last, but depression for me would be when I want to play with people, when it's time to play, have a partner, have a friend to play with, and nobody wants to play with me. Depression. You feel me? When I had girls lie to me that, oh, they don't want to perform on stage, but they perform with somebody else. Depression. You feel me? Or when I had a girl say I have mental illness in front of my face and then say that she was joking and she meant to say something else. Depression because I didn't whoop your ass when you disrespected my mental health. Depression. Straight up. You feel me? And you know what I did later on in high school? I'm not even a mean girl, but what I did is when I really had enough, I literally went home. And you know what I did that when it was lunchtime? When I had no classes and I knew I have another class after that, I said lunchtime, I go home. Straight up. Take my bags and start leaving. I did that. One time I actually went home when I had school. Like I was at school, but I was like, nah, this girl making me feel bad, and I go home. I didn't do that all the time, but it was justified for me. But Karen Paris is trash. Be trash. I ain't even scared of Karen Paris. I ain't scared of that. I'm hood. When you're a hood, they don't even use it, or it don't even work as strong as they want it to work. Because you can play them games too. You can play them games too. I play them games too. I play them games too. I use it to my advantage. You think because you white you can beat a Karen? All I gotta do is call you the R word and see how powerful it's gonna affect your reputation. Straight up. Because you wanna act like a victim. The real victim is the person being discriminated for their skin tone, their race, their nationality. And history can back that up. So if people be like, oh, how you act entitled? My history backs that up. Look at what they did to my people. That backs that up, and it was repeating on the present. So I'm like, back that up. Just like one time, I had this girl. She was trying to use it to be the Queen of England. She wanted me to be her maid, and I'm not getting paid. So why would I be your maid? Why would I be your maid if you're not paying me? The flip. And okay, if I ever be a maid for Karen, the fact that I'm a black person, you'll have to pay me on the double. Knowing what your ancestors did, you won't have to pay me on the double. Because we have it harder than y'all. Straight up, we have it harder. We have it harder. If I raise my voice, you're gonna cry and say you're a victim. If I yell at you, you're gonna say I wanted to whoop your ass. And I might want to whoop your ass, but God is real, so I ain't gonna do that right away. You feel me? One time, I was speaking to my mom, and I had this trash. We'll call it Karen, snowflake. You know who I'm talking about, Caucasian. I had this girl. She thought she can use her privileges because I'm a person of color. So she was behind me, and she for some reason she wanted me to open the door when I'm talking to a person, and I'm not even looking at her. So she came up to me while as I'm talking to a person. That's disrespectful. How you going to talk to me when I'm talking to a person? The flip. And I'm talking to my lovely mother. So you don't have to wait. Because that's how I prioritize when I talk to people. Like when it comes to speaking to my mom, everything's on hold. Everything's on hold. Everything is on hold. Like you want to talk to me, you're gonna have to wait. And then she to me, and then she starts speaking. She's like, "Oh, you're not gonna talking all that trash." And one thing about me, you're gonna talk trash, you better stop talking trash. There's a time limit on that. You feel me? Like, be grateful I give you a time period for talking trash. This girl was like, "Oh, you didn't open the door for me. You didn't open the door for me. You should open blah blah blah. Open the door." She was going on how I didn't open the door for her. How to open the door for her. I don't have to open the door for you. You don't pay me. I'm not your maid. And how am I supposed to know you behind me when I'm looking in front? And even if I know you behind me, I'm not gonna open the door if you think bad about me or you treat me bad. So she was talking trash, and I ignored her at first. But she kept talking trash and looking at me. And that is something that's going to provoke me. If you talking trash, keep talking trash, you're just provoking me. You're looking at me, like, don't look at me. No, flip. No, flip. Because when people talk trash, if I whoop that ass, it's because of what you said. It's not just because you're making noise. You feel me? And then she got scared. I use that to my advantage. She got scared. Yeah, be scared. Be scared. This is a professional girl. Be scared. Because the fact that I didn't whoop that ass, be scared. Be scared. Especially if I'm calm. Especially if I'm not yelling back. Be scared. Because I'm the type of person I'll speak normal voice. And you won't know what's coming. Because I'll be like, I will speak normal voice. You won't know how I think about you in my head. You feel me? So this girl, I told her, I said, why open the door for you? Why would I do that? Like, I'm talking to someone. I responded to her, and then all of a sudden, she takes her phone out. How we seen that before, huh? How we seen that before, huh? Yeah, she think I don't know? I have credentials. I have clout. I have fame. I'm smart. I have friends, kind of. I have a loving family. So you don't want to play games with me. And I have hood. I come from the hood. So I don't care if you will carry it. Because, bruh, there's some people, they don't care. They don't care if you carry it. They will act how they want to act. And they'll be happy. They'll be happy. They'll be smiling. And that's what I'll do. I'll smile in your face. Even if you want to play games. Like, and then, the girl takes her phone out. She thinks I'm scared. She wants to call the, you know what? To make it look like I put some hands on her. I didn't. And if she does put hands, she's not gonna have hands to hold her phone. That's how I don't, bro. With my personality, I don't play games. Depending on how you treat me, you ain't gonna have hands to hold your phone. I don't play them games. I don't play them games. I don't play them games. That's how hood I can be with people. So if I'm not that type of hood, and I'm calm and I'm nice and I'm not yelling, be grateful. Be grateful. Because when I have rage, it's not normal. It's not normal rage of girls pulling hair. That's not how I roll. That's not how I roll. The flip. And then this girl was talking trash about me, but she was far away from me. But she don't know. If you provoke me that bad, if you don't come up to me, I'll come up to you. And mind you, my personality ain't confrontational. You feel me? You gotta really like do the most for me to come at straight up. Like, what's his name? Goliath and the Giants, where I'll show up. Well, I'll be like, you a giant, but I'm a giant too. In the ring. Feel me? So she took her phone in front of me, and then guess what happened? Cause she think I don't see, she think I ain't smart, she think I don't know. She takes her phone out, she pretends to call someone. You know what? The typical Karen thing. She takes her phone out, she pretends to call the know what, you know what, to play like a victim. And then I looked at her, and then when I saw her phone, she was calling nobody. She just took her phone to make it look like she's talking, but ain't nobody's number on there. She's just pretending to call somebody. I see a blank phone. I don't see no number. I don't see nobody's name. And you pretending to talk to somebody because you think that I'ma think that you calling the you know what, and then I'ma be like, oh, no. You taking your phone out, you're making the situation worse. Straight up. I'm not a regular. I'm not the regular type of girl. You call your phone out, and I'ma calm down. No. I have options. If you provoke me, you ain't gonna have hands to call on the phone. You ain't gonna have hands. I have the privileges of having hands. The flip. I'm gonna smack the phone off your hands and the person. Will Smith, smile. I don't play no games. And then she got scared, and then she put her phone back in her pocket, whatever. She got scared and she calmed down. And then when I got close to her, she stayed in her lane. Stay in your lane. Because I'm the type of girl, when I get it popping, I ain't gonna tell you what I'm just gonna get popping. The flip. She tried to use her privileges that day. And I tell you, when I'm provoked, I be like, do it. Call it. You think I'm not smart? You think I can't communicate? You think I can't talk back? I'm Haitian. You wanna act like victim? I'ma call you on your bullshit. Straight up in their faces. Like they'll be like, oh, I'm ready for the girl to play victim. To be like, oh, she did that to me. Call the receipts. Show the receipts. I'm gonna make you look dumb. I'm gonna make you famous. I'm gonna make you look dumb in every way possible. The girl you're trying to beef with, she's a person of color. She's smart. And all I gotta say is you discriminate and it's over. No, flip. And for the hands, listen, for the hands, I'm just waiting on one thing for the hands. Because I'm not like those girls. I see you trying to call somebody, you ain't gonna have hands and you ain't gonna have a phone. Straight up. Because I see what I see and I know what I know. Or if I'm not good, if I'm not physical, I'm very argumentative. You should ask people in my family. I'm Haitian. I'm Dominican. We argue. We women we use our mouth. And when we insult your ass, we can do that for hours and it's gonna hit hard. Because when I like cuss a person out, I'm gonna call you every name in the book and I mean what I said. Straight to the face. I'm gonna tell you how I feel about you and I'm not taking it back. And then if you ask me why did you say that, I'm gonna tell you why I said that. I don't play no games. Don't disrespect me. So when I was close to her, she knew how to behave. Yes, behave good. Be a good Karen and don't make problems with this girl. Because my hood is not something to play with. You don't play with my hood. The hood. I know a guy that sells things that bro. I know a guy that's, I'm gonna tell you the tea. I know a guy from the street and he knows I'm about that life. Straight up. You should ask people that provoke me. You think you're gonna get away talking trash? I'm the type of girl, I would drag your ass on national TV. I'm not like those people, I'm gonna be nice to you because I wanna make you feel good. Nah, F that shit. What the fuck? I face discrimination too, like, but not often. Girls be stupid. You wanna call on me? You wanna call on me? That day you ain't gonna have a phone and you ain't gonna have hands. But I'm gonna have them hands. My hands, strong, muscular, all that. And if I don't put hands, I use my mouth. And my mouth, I say what I say. Because I don't lie. I say the truth. I spoke to people that you think that I would be nervous around. I spoke to people that you think I would be nervous, and I had a conversation with them. I'm the type of girl. Yeah, to shoot. I'm the type of girl. People try to do me wrong. I'ma handle it in different ways. If you think you can go to a effing conference, talk trash about me, and you think I ain't gonna show up, you must be first day. You must be because I'ma show up with a suitcase, with a freaking business shirt. I'ma show up. They be like, damn, this girl showed up. This girl showed up. Yeah, I showed up. Yeah, you ain't gonna be talking trash about me and think I ain't gonna show up. I'm gonna show up, but it's just not gonna be on your time. Like, you know how many times people think because I'm a black person that I don't know how to talk to, like, I don't have connections, I don't have people higher up. I literally have people higher up, and they can call me if they want to. Because I've been in my life, I've been in situations where I had to have people like in higher positions where they call me and I speak to them, and they're surprised because I actually communicate my words. Let you gonna use your privilege? I'm gonna show you what privilege is. I'm gonna show you what it is. People underestimate a black woman who's educated. Never play with that. Never play. Never play with that, baby. The what? Well, I stand for justice. We gotta be mean. We gotta be mean to them sometimes. I don't want to be mean, but damn, that's the only way you're gonna respect me. Damn. I'm trying to be like, well, like black people, we have power. We have power. We have power. We have power. Especially in this generation too. Yeah. Yeah, best of both worlds. Smart, educated. We have people who love us. You don't want to play with that. You don't want to play. You don't want to give problems to someone that has a loving family. Someone that people they don't make problems. You never want to mess with a girl. You never want to mess with a girl that minds her business. Never. When I opens her mouth, you don't know. She didn't do nothing. She didn't start the problem, but she gonna finish it. That's my personality. I don't know, start no problem. That's why as an influencer, you don't have me on 4K. You know, fighting random people. You don't have me on 4K fighting random people. And if one day you have me on 4K fighting somebody, there's a story behind it. It ain't like GTA. It ain't like GTA where I Grand Theft Auto, where I just show up to a random person and I see that person. I'm like, oh, I don't like how that person looks. I don't like how that person smiled at me, looked at me. Let me give them problems. I don't roll like that. I be settled. The way I roll with people. You give me attitude, you can sleep good at night, but that's gonna hit you back. When you have an interview with me, when one day I become Ellen and I have my podcast, I'm a roast your ass on my podcast. And then I'm gonna tell you to get the F out. And that's how I am. That's how I am. Like, and that would go viral because people would be like, how is it? And then she roast your ass on her podcast. My personality like that. If you disrespect me, I'm gonna be bold like that. I'm gonna have a person that don't like me on my podcast, and I'm gonna roast her ass on my podcast, and then tell them to get the F out. The flip, straight up, I'm a hood like that. But I prefer not to be hood all the time. It's just it's just something that, like, being hood is not that bad if you know how to kind of control it. There's times where you have to use that hoodness with some people. Yeah, I tell you, I'm like that. Good, for real. Yeah. But I'm on my business. I'm a sweetie pie. You feel me? I'm a sweetie pie, baby. I'm a sweetie pie. Yeah, I really am problematic. Like, I get it. The way I am is problematic because I'm myself. But as y'all can see, I ain't beefing with nobody. I ain't beefing with nobody. That's not my personality. That's not how I'm raised. The way I'm raised is I handle my in the way, my problems out the way. And as y'all can see, I have this professional suit on, right? I know how to be professional too. I'm multiracial, multicultural too. I don't know if people know that, but I'm multicultural. Meaning, you know what that means? And also, naturally, I'm a woman of God. So, woman of God, we do get mad too. I bring that stereotype of I'm kumbaya with everybody. And just because I ain't kumbaya with a person, it doesn't mean I want to fight them. All it means is I don't like that person. I don't like them. I'm not gonna show up in their wedding. And if I do, I'm only there for the food. I'm only there for the cake, and that's it. Good marriage, have a good life, and goodbye. Goodbye. That's how I am. I'm petty. I'm petty. You met the right girl. I'm petty. You met the right girl and the wrong girl. I'm petty. I don't always go to fighting people because it's useless, it's pointless. There's things I want in my life. You feel me? And I ain't trying to go home mad and angry and be mad when I sleep. Because I had time where I'm like, damn, I was so nice to this girl and she was so mean to me. Damn. But like, I just mind my business and I just get my nails done, drink some nice coffee, Yeah, I'm gonna do a video, y'all. I'm gonna do a video on how to be an amazing woman. Period. Amazing woman. How to be an amazing woman is coming up soon. Ain't nobody posting content like me. You're gonna get the real deal, the real schmeal. You're gonna get the real content from me. Ain't nobody talking the way I'm talking. Like, how to be an amazing woman. Mind your business. Be a bad girl. Wear what you want. Do what you want. Wear what you want. Do what you want. Be peaceful. Do things that make you feel good. You know, because that's a way to feel good. No drama. Peace. Happy. Sleeping good. Eating good. Not compete with anybody else. And if you are, you know, that's okay, that's fine. But like, don't treat them garble because of that. Like, you know, I saw a girl cosplay. I don't really cosplay. I saw a girl cosplay and I want to cosplay too. I kind of want to cosplay, but you know, it's gonna make exotica, period. But if I ever cosplay, it's gonna be immediately from Lisa Legend. Immediately from Lisa Legend. Immediately from it. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say. And I'm probably gonna be listening to music. Stay amazing, stay yourself, stay beautiful. And yeah, all love, no hate. All love, no hate. Be yourself, be real, be authentic. If you gotta rant, if you gotta talk that trash online to feel better, do it. Do it. If you gotta talk trash, if you gotta rant online to feel better, do it. Do it. Because it's therapy. When you go online and you talk how you feel, that's therapy. Some of us need a lot of therapy sessions, but that's therapy. That's therapy.